Hi Cancers, welcome to your November love reading. So let's just go ahead and get started. So this is for singles and for couples, and it's also for sun, moon, and rising. I will do singles first, then couples halfway through. So thank you guys so much for your comments, your likes, and your subscriptions. That means so much to me. So thank you guys for that. I truly, truly appreciate that. I mean, doing these readings are not easy. They're really fun, but they take a lot of energy. So thank you guys who support the channel. That means so much. So let's go ahead and get into this, Cancers. This is for singles, as I said, and for couples. So let's go ahead and start with single Cancers, sun, moon, and rising. All right, angels, please show me, what do you see here for my Cancers? What do you see here, angels, for my Cancer singles in the month of November? So we have having to forgive and learn from a situation, and we have trust. So I do have my jade here. Okay, this is a new feature. This is a new baby to the energy here. I mean, it's always in the room. It was actually somewhere else in the room, but I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and put this on the table. I also have my pendulum. One of my friends made me this, and it's super beautiful, homemade. So sometimes I feel in the reading I will resort to the pendulum, but I think that's mostly, I feel, reserved for personal readings. I will do pendulum on top of the tarot, but without saying too many ums, let's go ahead and get started. So forgiving and learning, Cancers, there's somebody you need to forgive about a situation, and if it's not like, you know, having this closure with them in person, then it definitely has to do with the factor that whatever this is that you haven't forgave and learned from, it's holding you back in finding your soulmate, because we have soulmate here. For some of you, you have to trust in your heart and in God or the universe that it is okay to forgive whatever shiesty past has happened in the past. You know, you've witnessed this, you've learned from it, you know how to kind of avoid it, or avoid seeing, you know, if you see these tendencies in somebody new and you saw that in the past and it fucked you over, well, you're going to be like, okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to be fooled again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I do see that kind of situation here. But do remember, when you hold grudges or when you hold situations that you haven't learned from or healed from, you will always 100% be blocking new love or true love from coming into your life, because God or the universe does not just throw, you know, shitty situations towards you without having a purpose. It can be very difficult, and it may be like, well, what the hell? You know, I thought you had my back. But the truth is that every situation we've been through, there has been something we have got to learn from and take it into the future with us. So, you know, it's kind of a catch-22. It's kind of good. It's kind of bad. So some of you definitely need to forgive something, because the card says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your future moments, right? And this is the first card coming up, so we kind of see it as the first step towards soulmate and trust. You know, it's like you could meet your soulmate this month, or, you know, already be in the throes with this romantic soulmate, but maybe it's not like a commitment couple status yet. But you may have this person in your life, but it's very easy to fuck it up if, you know, you can't trust them because of something from the past, right? Because we see trust being a major, major theme here. And for some of you, you could have your soulmate could be literally right underneath your nose. Because a lot of you are having the soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate card, and it's in the middle of the spread. It's like smack dab in the center, and it's like some of you have a soulmate in front of you, but you may be jaded, you may be afraid to trust somebody, and it's due to the past, because forgiving and learning is in the past section, okay? So let's go ahead and get a little bit more into this. Let's pull some tarot. Let's pull some details out of the situation. So angels, please go ahead and show me a little bit more about my single Cancers situation here. Let's check out forgiving and learning. So now in this part of the reading, I'm going to break down these 3 cards into separate sections, okay? So you may relate with 1 and 2, or, you know, 2 and 3, or you may just relate with 1 or the other, or maybe none, right? But if that's the case, if you don't relate or resonate with these readings, check out your moon or your rising sign, because I know personally I always resonate with my rising sign. Never too much my sun, but I think everybody's different, you know? So with the forgiving and learning, this 8 of Swords and the Judgment, I do feel as though some of you will actually this month be forgiving a past lover from what they've done to you. So some of you are intuitively getting this message and you're like, okay, I know what I need to do, because some of you could have been with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, and I feel like they fucked you up in a sense, because you are very just like, I don't know, like you're very much like, it's hard for you to trust that someone is very sincere to you. It's hard for you to ground new relationships. You know, you may be wondering, how come, you know, I mean, I got down the flirting, I got down the initiative, you know, the first few dates are good, but then after that, I don't know why I can't make it a solid commitment. Because the Queen of Pentacles is ruled by Earth. It is ruled by, you know, permanence. And so you may be wondering, why do I lack permanence in relationships? You know, when it seems like it's going good, but then it just can't seem to be committed. Well, I do feel for some of you, it's definitely due to the past. The 8 of Swords in reverse tells me that this situation was holding you captive, whether it was subconscious, mentally, or you knew it, you know, whatever. It was holding you hostage, and I do see that this month you will be releasing this. You will be releasing this. So, awesome, right? Judgment here. This also talks about an ending and a rebirth. So an ending to this suffering, this pain, this being held captive and not being able to move forward because of the past, because this is reversed, and we have the Judgment, which shows, you know, it is death and beginnings all at once, because we do see, you know, the phoenix rising out of the ashes, right? So, you know, you're burning off all of that karma of the past, and you unlocked that door because you decided to, you know, let it go, to release it. And to release things, you have to forgive it or come to terms with it. Okay, so there's release, there is burning away all of that shit that was kind of just stuck on you, you know? So that's beautiful. Like, for example, if you, this is a silly one, but if you want to do a homemade piercing on your ear, what you do, some people, at least me, if I want to pierce my ear, what I do at home, I get a needle or a thumbtack, and you burn it. You get, you know, you get your needle and you get the flame and you burn the entire metal tip, because that burns all the bacteria off, you know? And that's the same thing with this situation. You have been put through hell in a sense, because we see flames, so we know that it hasn't been easy. It has been very difficult, but know that this difficult path is what's kind of cleansing you. The flame is cleansing you and kind of allowing a rebirth for you. So you are in line to be with your soulmate, because you have to have more positivity. We see this card is very similar to the sun. Burning away this negativity allows more sunshine into your life. And I know that sounds, ooh, sunshine, but it's like it allows a higher vibration to be unleashed and emitted from you. And because of that higher frequency that you are attaining in the month of November, you're more in line to meet with a soulmate, okay? So trust in what's going on. If it's going shitty, trust that there's something better coming out of it, but you have to go through hell before you see the beginnings, right? I've made this analogy before, which is kind of a gross one, but when I was younger, you know, I had acne, just as a lot of teenagers do, and when I went to the doctors, they were like, well, we gotta let you know, we're gonna give you this medication, but it's going to get worse before it gets better. And that's a theme of a lot of things, right? It gets worse before it gets better, because you have to cleanse out all of this. You have to purge all of this stuff that you've been holding on to, whether it's energetically or, in my case, you know, physical, because I was purging out toxins. And once that happens, you will start to see cleaner energy coming towards you, a cleaner vibration, a vibration that's in line with soulmate energy, okay? So, wow, Cancers, you guys kind of got a very powerful message this month. I'm glad that I waited until I felt the time was right. Today is 11/11, so make a wish, you know, make a wish. Say your prayers, right? Set some intentions. Also, it's very beautiful that it's 11/11, but it's also during a time of a waxing moon. So we are leading up to the full moon. So this is a very powerful time to make all intentions made known to the universe. So do your candle spells if you're into that, or just say your prayers, whichever you want to do. Fill up your law of attraction journal. The time is now. The time is now for sure. Definitely beautiful energy. So let's pull a little bit more about who you can look for in a soulmate. This may be somebody that you already know, or this may be somebody that's coming towards you, okay? Remember, this is a general reading, so guys, it may not resonate with everybody, but I did have this beautiful girl who I do readings for on the, well, not on the daily, but, you know, very constantly. And she told me in her in the Leo November reading, I mentioned something about somebody buying like a ticket, because it was a long distance relationship, and somebody buying a ticket to have them come over. And she said, girl, I don't know how you knew it, but you know, the guy I've been interested in, we live on opposite coasts, he bought me a ticket to come see him. And I was like, oh, you know, like, I was like, I mean, I know that, like, I'm accurate for some people, but that was, like, that is, like, a very, like, that's very specific, right? So, I don't know, something about this time. We're all in tune. So, angels, please show me when it comes to soulmate. Who do you see for Cancer, soulmate-wise? I feel this is somebody you're already in contact with. You already know this person. This says, yes, this is your soulmate. I feel as though you know this person already. We see Ace of Swords reversed. So what's happening here is there's a lack of communication. Okay? But this has been an option for you for some time. This is somebody that you've gone back and forth in your mind wondering, is this, you know, is there something deeper here? I definitely see this as someone you already have a connection with. Ace of Swords simply tells me that you're just not in communication with them. Another thing I pick up is that this could actually be somebody, if it is someone new, it's somebody that you haven't talked to. This is somebody you're just kind of looking at, or like, you know, maybe you watch their videos, or maybe you are friends with them on social media, but you don't talk to them. So they're kind of a stranger still, but you think about them and go, maybe I feel like I've got a good connection with them. I feel like there's something special there. So whoever this is, I see you contemplating, but I see no action being taken, and I also see no communication as well. Six of Swords. During this time, you may decide to venture on to see what could possibly come next. The Moon reversed. There will be some secrets revealed this month about this person, you know. So if you've been like a secret admirer to them, you may find out that they may feel the same, and vice versa as well. Some of you guys have a soulmate who is contemplating you, who is considering reaching out to you, and you may find this out this month, right? But the Moon reverse, secrets are being revealed. So I do feel some of you guys could have a secret soulmate, or well, not a secret soulmate, but a secret admirer who is a soulmate, or somebody from the past that is a soulmate for you. So let's see what else. The Five of Pentacles reversed. This is an ending of a situation being poor. So if this is someone from the past, the energy of, you know, this was like, oh, it didn't work out. I feel kind of hopeless about this situation because it didn't work out. it's being reversed in November, okay? And I see some sadness as well from the past, regret. But these feelings are going away in November, so it really makes me feel as though there's some change going on. We also have the Five of Swords. So y'all, you've got to recognize this. We have 3 5s in a row. 5, 5, 5. Some situation that you felt hopeless about is going to be changing in November. Oh my God, Knight of Cups. This is like flirtation. And I know this is you as well because we've got Cancer here, but we have someone reaching out romantically. Someone who has romantic intentions. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Okay? Somebody's reaching out. The Three of Swords. This is totally somebody from the past. Because I'm seeing a lot of energy here. I'm seeing a lot of, you know, there's been pain, there's been heartache, whether it's yearning for this person or this person yearning for you, there's been a lot going on here. So this is definitely somebody from the past, or I don't want to say definitely because I don't like to be too closed-doored on things. This could be somebody that you have been interested in or vice versa. And I see this person wanting to reach out this month. Woo! Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Wow. What an intense reading that I was not expecting. But anyways, if you would like a personal reading, the link is down below. Readings start at $20. And I also do same day readings, y'all. Same day. So if you want a same day, let me know. I will make the time, okay? I can do it. I will read for you because I know those times you need an instant reading, and I get it. You know, you don't want to wait 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 10 days. Who knows? You want it within 24 hours. And they're only $10 extra to expedite a reading, okay? So without further ado, let's get on to my couples now. So coupled Cancers, what's going on for you guys for the month of November? Angels, please tune me into coupled Cancers for the month of November. What do you see going on for them, angels? Coupled Cancers, please show me. Some of you are getting married. Oh my God. So Cancers, okay. Before I get started, I gotta check the time. All right, because camera cuts off at 30 minutes. I don't know why, but it just does. So, Cancers, we have wedding and we have children. There are some huge changes coming towards you guys in November. Some of you could be getting married. Some of you could be having children. What? So if you don't want children, wrap it up or do what you got to do. But I do see some of you finding out you get pregnant this month, or maybe you are having the baby this month. Some of you here with the wedding, you are getting married this month, or you're going to get proposed to this month, okay? We have You Deserve Love. Before I say anything, I do want to pull some tarot to kind of clarify this, because I feel like these are definitely different circumstances here, different walks of life going on here. And with the You Deserve Love, I do feel as though some of you are upset in your relationship. Some of you are having issues with marriage, issues with children, and some of you are like, what the hell, you know, like, I deserve love, you know? And if some of you have been feeling insecure in your marriage or your relationship, don't get into your head and make yourself feel as though it's a you thing, okay? Because it's not a you thing. So take the pressure off yourself, because this energy here says you deserve love. So I do feel, I'm getting this feeling that some of you are like, you know, my partner is not very you know, touchy-feely, or my partner is not very, you know, emotionally giving to me. Don't take it to heart, because I know my sweet Cancers, you guys are, you know, so empathic. You know, you're huge empaths. And with the You Deserve Love here, you've got to realize that you are someone who is deserving of love. You are someone who is deserving of everything that you crave. So I would say separate yourself from what's going on in the relationship. Don't take it personally, but to know that individually, you are a fucking amazing, a loving person. So just remember that, okay? I did feel that because Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I do get Cancer here. We've got the Moon, right? You are the Moon card. And with the Two of Swords, I see you battling something, and I feel it's like it's going on with the mental issue. Not issue, sorry, but like it's going on with the mental idea and I guess issue of like, am I deserving? Am I deserving? Do I deserve love? You know, I feel like right now you're in your feelings, so know that you do deserve love, okay? Don't take what's going on personally. But I am curious to see a little bit more as to what's going on with this situation. So angels, please at this time, let me know what's going on for my Cancers so I can help them out. The You Deserve Love. Let's check this out. Some of you are with a fire sign, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius with the Four of Pentacles reversed. I feel as though this person has been holding back from you, okay? I feel as though this person has been really feeling themselves. They've been really confident. They may be looking better than usual or acting more confident than usual. And I feel like they are just not giving to you as you have wanted before. The Page of Swords here, you could be with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The Seven of Cups here reversed. You know, it's just like something's not matching up for some of you here. It's like, you know, and the thing is, with the Seven of Cups reversed, we get this feeling of like, it's bad ideas. It's when the imagination runs wild, you know? It's like, and that's not, you know, imagination can be good, it can be bad, right? And with the Seven of Cups here, it's like you are thinking of the worst. I see you thinking of the worst. And if it's not you, it's your partner who is a little bit like, oh, my partner is so confident and I don't feel that way, and do I deserve their love? You know, I see somebody here battling. I see two complete different energies. Somebody who's really, really like 180% confident, and someone who is battling insecurity, okay? Seven of Cups reversed, I feel definitely this energy of letting your mind go wild. Whatever you're imagining here, I do feel is not real. The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands reversed, I feel, with that card, I do feel some inconsistency. I do see some impulsiveness, and you may be worried about impulsivity. Is that a word? I like it if it is. But for some of you, you're worried about your partner's impulsiveness. It was a joke. I know impulsivity is not a word, but like some of you are worried about your partner's impulsiveness. You wonder if they're going to go out and do something bad, you know? Because look at the Eight of Cups reversed. You're worried if they're going to let you go or leave you behind or move on from you. The Ten of Swords here, you are worried about if they're going to betray you in some type of way, right? Because you're like, my partner's so confident, you know, and they're so chatty. They could be very flirty with other people, and you may be threatened by that and wondering, you know, are they going to leave me behind? I do feel energy like that, okay? The Four of Pentacles, we have a number 4 reverse, which says there's a lack of feeling secure in this relationship. The Ten of Swords, you may have been hurt by them in the past, and so you're bringing that to the future and wondering, you know, what's going on here, right? For some of you, you may feel as though they haven't moved on from an air sign, Libra, Air, Aquarius, or Gemini, and you may be worried about that. You may definitely be worried about that this month. Let's see here. Let's check out the Children card and also the Wedding card really quick because I don't want to get cut off, okay? Okay, so some of you are definitely working on the situation when it comes to the wedding energy. The Six of Cups says you love your partner so much. You feel like they're incredible, amazing, right? But the Death card reverse, you never want to let them go. I feel like some of you feel this is a soulmate energy because we have Six of Cups, which definitely can talk about soulmates. This is a soulmate card. This is a card of reincarnation, lovers reuniting. And with the Death card reversed, well, you know, love or souls never die, right? Never die. There is no ending to this beautiful reunion. So some of you are with a partner that is so amazing because Eight of Pentacles here, they work on the relationship just like you work on the relationship. I see two people working on this relationship, and that's what makes this relationship work, because there are definitely beautiful feelings, emotions, intimacy, but there's also the work that you guys put in the work to the relationship. So in November, you may really realize that when you are confronted with hard decisions, you will see that the both of you work on coming to a conclusion instead of being childish and being like, fuck this, you know. I see a very mature relationship here. So wedding, you know, this could be for married couples, but it can also be for those of you who are like, yep, I see myself marrying this person, because we, even if we come from different dispositions, we meet in the middle because we work on it, right? Beautiful. With the children energy here, I do see kind of overcoming maybe some struggles when it comes to children. So if you have been trying to get pregnant, I do feel for some of you guys, you will be seeing a turnaround. You will be seeing the struggle fading away. And if you've been trying for months or weeks or whatever to get pregnant, I do see pregnancy happening here, okay? So, and also if you get a pregnancy scare and you weren't quite prepared for it, I do feel with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords reversed, this situation will quickly go from anxiety and worry, like how are we gonna deal with this, and Ten of Swords, like, oh my god, I fucked up or whatever, and it's going to like seriously like slip away into being like, whoa, I was so scared initially and now it's a week later and I'm like, I feel calm. I see calmness. I see calmness over a situation where you felt anxiety over. So whatever it is, if you are frustrated about this children thing, know that it's going to very soon kind of smooth over and you're going to feel peace with it, okay? So love you guys so much. Take care. If you would like a personal reading, the link is down below. Reading started at 20 bucks, guys. And if you would like a immediate reading within 24 hours, it's only 10 bucks extra, y'all, okay? So let me know if you're interested. I'm here for you. Bye, my loves, and I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you for your mid-monthlies, and I cannot wait. Bye, Cancers.